Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the cards of the day. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. We're going to kick right off with the love cards. You're attempting to start something that you know is going to be a long project in the area of love. This could be an attempt to remake yourself or start a relationship that's going to require a little bit of work, or to restore a relationship that needs work in order to bring itself back to where it was. You're almost going to have to initially take a logical approach to everything and remove emotion from the equation at all, because some of the questions that you have and some of the work ahead of you has to do with justice and whether or not you can justify continuing to work on the relationship that you currently have. And we have the love oracles. We have Leo, whose root meaning is I create, and Hon Shizen Shonen, which is basically the Reiki symbol for past, present, future, the Akashic records. But it is a reminder, most importantly, that we live in the present. We do not live in the future or the past, even though they affect us and we should be mindful of them. We should not live there all the time. So when we are trying to create something like love, we must live in the present, but we must remember the lessons of the past, look to the future, but most importantly, to create in the here and now, we must live in the here and now. And we have the money cards. The Five of Pentacles is saying that you may have to leave, or you may desire to leave your current situation financially because of restraints. This could be a physical location change, or a simple job change or title change within the same company. But when you change, you will be able to grow further and faster than you were able to in your current situation. The constraints of the old will be removed away, and you will be able to return back to what you were doing before. In other words, you'll be able to do the exact same job in the exact same way, just maybe a slightly different place, and make more money. And the money oracle, we have Chokure, which is a Reiki symbol to increase energy flow for healing. And we have 777, luck. Basically, wonderful things are about to happen to you or for you. So you have the energy switch turned on, and you have 777 spreading luck around. So some of what's about to happen is probably going to be twists of fate and fortune for the better financially, but it will lead you to having very, very radical changes in comparison, but you'll still be able to do what it was you wanted to do. And we have the well-being cards. The Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you have the desire to include someone else in a project, but you need to make sure this is someone that you can actually work with, and you don't have to worry about the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands tells me that someone is going to try to corrupt or tamper with your idea or your creative flow in order for it to benefit them more so than you. And this needs to be more of a partnership, not a domination / there's no need for all of the drama in any of this. You can maintain your independence and still find someone to work with that can be a true partnership without the drama. It is possible. And the well-being oracle cards, we have Reiku, which is basically a lightning bolt symbol that represents the passing or exchange of energy. And Iwaz, which is the horse rune. It represents teamwork, transportation, harmony, and change. And what that's telling me is that the best type of energy, or the best way to gain energy and momentum in the projects that you're working on, is through teamwork, but true teamwork. That means you cannot have the rider trying to outrun the horse, and you cannot have the horse leaving the rider behind. And we have the spirit message. The Five of Swords is telling me that the spirits have already presented you with solutions to current problems that you're dealing with. You need to make a choice, or you're going to make a choice soon. If you don't make a choice, the universe is going to take it's going to make its own decision, and it may not be in the way that you want it to. You will always have more control if you take those steps and actually choose. And the Eight of Wands is telling me that once you do, and things do finally start to culminate and finalize, messages of hope and faith will come to you. In other words, you will know that there's good things about to happen or are happening as soon as you make those choices that you do. You will see the same signs and omens that pointed you in the direction of what it is that you need to do. And we have the Spirit Oracle. The Archangel Aniel, who represents the joy of God. This is sexuality and creation energy. His day is Friday. And we have fire. Fire is transformative, instant effect. It is the energy of summer. It is heat, light, and, as I said before, pure energy. So basically, we have a ton of energy right now coming from the spirits, and we have the creation energy from NIL. This means that we can instantaneously create something new. The situation is right with the spirits now, to where if you start and ask for help to create something new now, you are far more likely to have it created instantaneously. So don't be afraid to pray for what you want. You can at least get the ball rolling and get it started, and you have an above average chance for it to be a success today. And we have the headline cards. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that there is something that is going to be a change of fate and fortune for the better. And this is going to be something that will most likely come from a source that you don't necessarily know is coming, or it may be more than what you were expecting from a specific thing that is coming. But in either case, the Wheel of Fortune is going to change your fate and fortune so that you are in control. In other words, you are going to have sway over your own life again. You're going to be able to call the shots. Remember though, don't live like a dictator. Just because you have control over your life does not mean that you have control over anyone else's life, and it doesn't mean that you should be imposing your views on everyone else either. Pride comes before the fall. Be happy that you have been put back in charge of your own life. Don't try to show it off, and don't try to impose it on others, or you will lose it quickly. And we have the headline Oracle. We have the element of earth. This is everything in the earth. Money, property, employment, agriculture, all of it. Solid matter. But most importantly, it is growth energy. It is healing energy. And it is crossed with the lower abdomen, or the sacral chakra. And it is the seat of passion, joy, and creativity. Now, the reason why it is passion, joy, and creativity is because it is what we feel just below our gut. Just a little bit below our gut. But it's the thing that we trust when we're making split decisions. Our passions, we follow what makes us excited and brings us joy. And if we do that, the headline Oracle is saying that the Earth card will come into play, which means abundance. So, financial energy coming from something that you enjoy doing. And those are the cards of the day. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Bye. Blessed be.